let's put our spotlight on the country that's given us this entire mess. China, that's witnessing this huge surge. In effect, it's their first wave in the number of COVID cases. Let's take a relook at how India sailed through this global crisis. There were devastating moments in India's fight back. There were terrible moments in India's fight back. But India has emerged in many ways as a model nation as far as the fight back is concerned in other aspects, from scientific implementation of COVID protocols to running a historic campaign encouraging people to get vaccinated. The Great Indian Model is a case study for the world. Here's a reminder of it.
India emerged as a model for the world in its COVID fight back. In the last 3 years, no other country has held its own and helped the world in fighting the pandemic in a way that India has. As China collapses under a monster surge, the Great Indian Model stands firm. The lockdown in India was implemented in a scientific way, following international protocols. It was largely accepted and people followed norms across the country. Contrast this to China's zero COVID policy. As days passed, it became harder and harder for the Chinese Communist Party to explain to its people that there was no alternative to vaccination and opening up. It had a huge impact on the Chinese economy. In India, restrictions were removed systematically and scientifically over several months in the year 2021. On the other hand, China's zero COVID policy literally vanished into thin air with neither a plan B nor an orderly return to normalcy. Despite inordinate delays in WHO approvals for Made in India vaccine, by the end of 2021, India had fully vaccinated over 70% of its population. Compare this to China, which as of last week of November has vaccinated less than 70% of its vulnerable elderly group. As the Chinese virus wreaks havoc again, India is rising to the challenge and is ready with its battle plan. Bureau Report, India Today.
India's #1 political reporter.
Defines what seems to be happening, vendetta politics. कोई दूध के से धुला हुआ नहीं है.
Unmatched eye, unmatched experience.
The world has changed. My black hair has become grey as well.
And with unmatched passion for the story.
Do not monopolize the conversation.
When it's 100% news that matters. It's News Today with Rajdeep Sardesai. Monday to Friday, 9 p.m. Only on India Today TV.